My grandfather was born in Oxford, New Jersey, and he lived there for several years with his parents, where his father was a mining engineer and in charge of some blast furnace there. But they decided to move down to his grandmother's home down in Trenton. When he was a young boy, of course, there was no television. There were no things to do during the day, and especially in the summer. He would go out in the rowboat, and he loved nature. He loved being on the water in a boat throughout his entire life. And as a young boy, he recounts in some of his own letters and writing that he would go out in the boats and look at nature and fish and fish and fish. When he was a young student, he did very well, and they were very active in the Presbyterian Church. And his parents decided that he would be a wonderful minister, and as a minister agreed. Back in those days, children did what the parents wanted them to, or at least they started to. In this case, it was started to.
They wanted me to be a Presbyterian minister. But somewhere I got switched off. I got on the siding on the track somewhere, and I didn't keep on the main line. But I finally decided that I'd always wanted to paint and draw, and really wanted to illustrate books.
As a child, one thing he did in the evenings was to copy Howard Pyle drawings. He had pen and ink, and his grandmother had given him some money. He'd gone down to Trenton to the art store and bought the equipment. He did those drawings, and when he saw, as a young man ready to go to college, an advertisement for a class with Howard Pyle at Drexel University, he had an epiphany. And he knew he was to go to Drexel and to be in that class, and he did that. And of course, he always said that when he became the artist, the church lost a good preacher.
I didn't get in his class. That was a sad part of it. I thought I'd go down there and get right in the class and start to paint illustrations, you know, overnight. That was 4 years before I did that. I had to learn how to draw. Blocks, bottles, cabbages, apples, things like that, before I got in this class.